How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium, where your Pitt Panthers are set to take on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and still plenty to play for here in the ACC Coastal Division. Despite a loss to Virginia Tech a couple of weeks ago, the Panthers in their last outing beat Virginia, and now they'll come up against Georgia Tech and former Pitt defensive coordinator Randy Bates, now the head coach of the Yellow Jackets. And we're set to get things underway. Davion Reynolds back to return the opening kickoff for the Panthers. It's a Thursday night showdown here for the Panthers and the Yellow Jackets. And Todd Sibley coming off a big game for the Panthers last outing against Virginia. He and Davion Reynolds each going over 100 yards in that matchup as the Panthers put together a comprehensive 37-6 win over the Cavaliers. But CJ Kirk is going to hand it off to Reynolds this time as the Panthers go with a full house three-back look there from the pistol to get things started off. And Reynolds over 500 yards rushing here in his freshman campaign for the New Jersey native. 2nd and 6 now. It's play action for Kirk. He has a man open outside. That's Antonio Greer going across the middle, and Kirk just overthrows him. Sets up 3rd and 6 now for the Panthers. 2 halfback look as Kirk goes over the middle. That's CJ London there, and the senior halfback hauls that one in for a 9-yard gain. Good enough for a first down for the Panthers. Paul Lease going in motion. They're going to hand it off to Davion Reynolds there on a little bit of a counter. Decides to cut it up the middle. Nice pickup of 10. Moves the sticks for the Panthers. 1st and 10 now. Kirk back to pass. Looking deep, trying to find Jay Keys, and he's lucky it's not intercepted. Eric Herring, the safety, gets a hand on that one. Knocks it away. 2nd down for Pitt. 4 wide set here for Kirk. It's play action yet again. They fake the handoff to Reynolds. Nowhere to go, though, and Kirk fumbles the football. Reynolds, Johnny on the spot, recovers it, but a big loss for the Panthers there. And it's going to be 3rd and 22 now after the sack. Kirk's going to find Reynolds here on the screen. Nowhere to go there. He's smoked in the backfield. Loss of 3 for the Panthers, and they'll punt the ball away. Georgia Tech will come out on the field led by sophomore quarterback Scott Brown. He's going to hand it off to Phil Henry, goes to the outside there. Adarian Mitchell, good pursuit to swallow him up after a short gain. 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7 now for the Yellow Jackets. Brown in the shotgun, back to pass. Pitt brings some pressure, and he's forced to get that one away, looking for his senior receiver, Paris Williams. Overthrows him. 3rd and long now. Back to pass is Brown. Over the middle, he's got Ben McDonald, who outruns the coverage of Jacob Lachlan, who eventually tracks him down. But a 24-yard pickup for the Yellow Jackets, now into plus territory. It's going to be a handoff to Henry here on 1st down, and he's hauled down from behind. Great tackle by Calvin Carlson, and Henry slow to get up, so Kyle Wheeler will check into the game. With Brown back to pass on 3rd down, dumps it off wide to Joe Miller, the tight end. He snags that one, evades a couple of Panther tacklers. Avery Heller unable to bring him down. 9-yard pickup and a first down for Georgia Tech into the red zone now. Wheeler takes the handoff, gets a single-yard pickup, and it's going to be 2nd and 9 now. Still in the game is the sophomore halfback, with Henry out with that undisclosed injury, though he is expected to return. Miller there over the middle, 15-yard catch and run, sets Georgia Tech up at the 3, where they bring in a heavy set, the fullback, but it's going to be a handoff to Wheeler. He doesn't find any room to run. Ronnie Baker brings him down. 2nd and goal, and Henry does make his return to the ballgame. They're going to hand it off to Henry, and he's going to fight forward for the touchdown. So Phil Henry comes back into the game and provides a shot in the arm for the Georgia Tech offense as they draw first blood, going up 7-0 here over the Panthers midway through the opening quarter of play. So Pitt will look to counter here. They send Antonio Greer in motion on 1st down. It's Kirk in the shotgun with Reynolds. Hands it off to Reynolds. He goes off tackle. Good run up the gut there. 6-yard pickup for the Panthers. 3rd and 3 now as they go 4 wide set. Sibley in as the sidecar to CJ Kirk. Time to pass, and eventually Kirk just holds onto the football a little bit too long, waiting for those routes to develop. Good bump and run coverage by Georgia Tech. Nobody broke open. Kirk lucky to get away with just an incompletion there, and Georgia Tech with an opportunity to advance their advantage here as they take the football midway through the opening quarter. 3rd and 3 now for the Yellow Jackets. Brown back to pass. Pitt brings the pressure, and an unprotected blocker, Calvin Carlson, forces Brown to offload it. That pass falls incomplete, and the Panthers will get the football back here. Davion Reynolds on the return, dances around some defenders. Great cut back there. Gets a block from Whaley. He's got room to run forward, up over midfield, across the 40, across the 30. 35 down to about the 33-yard line. A 30-yard pickup for the explosive Davion Reynolds. And Pitt midway into Georgia Tech territory already here on 1st and 10. And it's going to be Todd Sibley going off tackle with a handoff pickup of 6 for the redshirt senior out of Akron, Ohio. Solid gain there. 2nd and 4 for Pitt. Kirk back to pass. Time over the middle. He's got Jay Keys there. 12-yard pickup for the junior Biletnikoff winner from last season. First down for the Panthers. Sibley in at halfback now. He's going to take the handoff from C.J. Kirk. Great run there on the counter. Spins back inside. Good solid pickup, 5 yards. Sets up 3rd and 2 for Pitt inside the Georgia Tech 10. Sibley stays in the game. It's going to be another handoff to him. No, Kirk's going to keep it himself on a read option. Sheds one tackler, fights through the defense, and he's into the end zone for the Pitt Panther touchdown. C.J. Kirk with the score, and the Panthers have found the equalizer. What a run. What a bit of toughness shown by the freshman quarterback there. Sheds one tackler to get the first down. Then he fights through 3 more Georgia Tech defenders to find the end zone and level the score line up for the Panthers here. As we look around the nation, number 3 Cincinnati, the only other game in action right now. They currently trail Tulsa 7-6 over on ESPN2. We'll keep you updated on that game as things progress here. It's going to be Henry now going off tackle. Good run there, 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 now for the Yellow Jackets. They go 2 tight end look with Brown under center. Back to pass, quick drop. He's got Ben McDonald there. Turns and gains a first down, 11-yard pickup. Georgia Tech moving the ball pretty well so far on this Pitt defense. Delayed handoff now to Henry. He's dragged down from behind by Cedric Granger after a 7-yard pickup. And we go to the end of the first quarter. Your Panthers level with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets 7-7 here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. And 2nd and 3 now for the Yellow Jackets as we get the second quarter underway. It's going to be Brown keeping himself on a read option. Calvin Carlson going to bring him to the turf, but he needed 3, got 4. Moves the chains for Tech. 1st and 10 now. Handoff to Phil Henry. He's got room up the middle. Avery Heller, though, meets him in the second level. Brings Henry to the turf, but an 8-yard pickup there for the redshirt junior tailback. Another handoff to Henry as they continue to ride the hot hand. He gets enough for the first down yet again. Methodical drive here for the Yellow Jackets, taking advantage of a Pitt run defense that has been prone to some big games against solid running backs, and Henry is one of those. 3rd and 4 now, manageable situation for Georgia Tech. They go delayed handoff again, and Kyle Wheeler finds nowhere to go. For all the yardage Henry's been getting going, Wheeler has had none of it. Avery Heller meets him behind the line, forces the field goal attempt for the Yellow Jackets. They'll settle for that and take a 3-point advantage here early in the second frame. So C.J. Kirk will lead the Pitt Panthers back out onto the field, looking to get this offense moving a bit more consistently here. And he'll get a nice gain there. 1st and 10, and he finds Jay Keys over the middle. Incredible one-handed grab by arguably the best wide receiver in college football. And increasingly more speculation coming out that this may be the final year that you see Jay Keys in a Pitt Panthers uniform. So we want to treasure the time that we get with him as much as we can and see some special talent and some special plays like that. Incredible one-handed grab by Keys for 20 and a new set of downs for the Panthers. 3rd and 7 now for Pitt. They go 5 wide set with Kirk in the shotgun. Georgia Tech brings the blitz. Kirk just looks and offloads it, and he's got that man, Jay Keys. 13-yard pickup and a first down for the Panthers. 4 catches already in the early going for the junior. Kirk making a change at the line. He's going to hand it off to Sibley on the counter. He just finds a hole right up the middle of the field. 5-yard pickup, and Sibley a little bit gimpy getting up here. He will go to the sideline gingerly, and we'll see if he'll be able to return. 3rd down, though, for the Panthers. It's going to be Jay Keys yet again. Lovely little jumping grab over the middle as Kirk, I should say, put it in a place where only Keys could go up and grab it. He did that over the middle and gets first down yardage for the Panthers. 1st and 10 now. They go back to Jay Keys one more time. I think that's his 4th catch on this drive already. 6 receptions for 64 yards for the junior already here. 4-yard pickup. 2nd down, it's going to be Davion Reynolds. Good run for the freshman halfback. He's pirouetted to the turf after 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the or 1st and goal, I should say, for the Panthers inside the Georgia Tech 10. Kirk looking to the corner of the end zone. Has a man, it's Paul Lease, and he just couldn't drag a foot in bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and goal now for the Panthers. They go 4 wide set. Sibley as the sidecar to C.J. Kirk, who's back to pass. Time in the pocket. Looks underneath. It's Jay Keys. Who else? but that man, Jay Keys, finds the end zone, and that was the Kirk to Keys drive. I think that was 5 catches on that possession for Jay Keys, and it ends with him scoring the go-ahead touchdown now for the Panthers as they take a 14-10 lead in this football game. And we look around the landscape of college football. Cincinnati trying to be a group of 5 team and sneak into the college football playoff. They need to sneak out of there with a victory as they are trailing Tulsa 14-13 over on ESPN2. Montgomery now gets a catch underneath. He sheds one tackler, and he's off to the races. Avery Heller shoves John Montgomery out of bounds, but not after a 36-yard pickup for the sophomore speedster for the Yellow Jackets. Quickly into plus territory. Henry fights through a tackle there. Incredible second effort there by the Georgia Tech running back to turn that carry into positive yardage. 3-yard pickup. Second down now. They go to Paris Williams on the screen. 2-yard pickup before Quell Hampshire drags him to the turf. And that's Paris Williams' first catch on the game. He's easily the most dangerous player Georgia Tech has in their offense, and they have not been able to get him involved thus far. Pitt doing a good job of shutting him down. 3rd and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets. They go on the screen outside to Henry, and Calvin Carlson lays the shoulder on him. Only a 3-yard pickup. 4th and 7, and it'll be a 53-yard attempt for field goal for Georgia Tech. That kick is up, and that kick is wide to the right. The Panthers hold serve defensively, maintain their 4-point advantage here in the second quarter. It's going to be Kirk looking underneath. Antonio Greer with a case of the drops there, unable to hang on to that pass, and so it'll be 2nd and 10 now for Pitt. Kirk rolling out to his right, prolonging the play, plenty of time, eventually decides to just scramble and turns what looked to be nothing into a 5-yard pickup for the Panthers. 3rd and 5 now as the clock winds under 2 minutes to go in the opening half of football. Kirk underneath. He's got Caleb Cannon there. That's Minnie Gronk going over the middle for an 8-yard pickup. Needed 5, got 8. New set of downs for the Panthers right at midfield. 1st and 10. Georgia Tech brings only 4 rushers. That gives Kirk plenty of time to survey the scene. Finds Jay Keys over the middle for an 11-yard pickup. Pitt again moving the chains here inside Georgia Tech territory. The offense looking very, very good here in the second quarter, and that's Antonio Greer again. Another open chance across the middle of the field. He's unable to hang on to that one, and it leaves Pitt in a 3rd and long scenario here. Kirk rolling out on 3rd and 10, creating plenty of time. Eventually he's going to scramble, and he does dip just out of bounds after reaching the first down marker. Great bit of awareness there by the freshman signal caller to pick up the first down. Throws off his back foot this time and finds KJ Welsh for a 7-yard pickup as clock continues to wind under 30 seconds to play in the opening half of football. Kirk back to pass as Pitt's in a tight formation. Looks wide. Great throw there. Had to put that one on a postage stamp, and he does. Ogden able to haul that one in for a 9-yard pickup. First time we've called the senior's name here today. 1st and 10 for Kirk now after the Panthers call a timeout. Looking to the end zone, trying to find the Jersey Jet Paul Lease, but Lamar Parks does a great job to deflect that one away, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Maybe only a couple of plays left here as Kirk's back to pass. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be sacked. The Panthers will face 3rd and 26. They'll call timeout, and they'll elect to bring out Johnny Midday and the field goal team from 46 yards. His kick is up, and his kick is good. A great job by Midday to knock that one through, and the Panthers will send us into halftime, leading the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets 17-10 here. Thursday Night Football on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. And if we take a look at the halftime stats, you'll have to give credit to Randy Bates and Georgia Tech. They've slowed down this Pitt offense, only 160 yards so far on the game. The offense has been held fairly in check. Georgia Tech's been pretty even with the Panthers. Obviously, one difference is the scoreline, 17-10 in favor of Pitt, but Georgia Tech has held their own serve. They've done very, very well. The Panthers have one more drive than Georgia Tech, and that's culminated in one more touchdown. And so if you have to think of it in those terms, Georgia Tech definitely in this football game, and the Panthers will have a battle the rest of the way. So we will get the second half underway. It's going to be Eric Fox, the senior, to kick things off, and Lamar Parks is back to receive for Georgia Tech. Takes it at his own goal line, up over the 10, across the 20, and he's going to be dragged down by Matt Emery at about the 20-yard line, where Scott Brown will lead the Yellow Jackets offense back out onto the field, and he's going to go back to his tailback, Phil Henry. He's been bruising all day, and they're going to continue with him here. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 now. It's going to be Henry yet again. Randy Bates and his offense love to pound the football here. Henry with a marginal pickup of 4. sets up 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. They go 3 wide, but they hand it off to Henry yet again. And as he fights forward there, Cedric Granger brings him to the turf, but Henry drags him along for 10, up to 59 yards on the day, and a new set of downs for Georgia Tech. They pitch it out wide to Kyle Wheeler, and every time he comes into the game, the Panthers are ready for it. Cedric Granger scoops up the loose football, and he's going to scoop and score for the Panthers. A huge touchdown there to swing the momentum of the game early in the second half. What a job by Granger. Johnny on the spot grabs the loose football after it looked like Quell Hampshire knocked it free, and he runs it back to the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. But hold the phone here, folks. A review has been initiated, of course, on every scoring play. Let's take a look at the hit from Hampshire and Avery Heller combined, and take a look at Wheeler here. His right knee may have been down before that. Oh, I mean, it's almost simultaneous there. It's going to be tough to overturn, you would think. But the referees are going to do just that. They're going to overturn this play. It looked like his knee may have been down. Tough to say, but they're going to give Georgia Tech second life. But on 2nd and 13, Cedric Granger says, fine, if you're going to take my touchdown away, I'm going to add a sack to the stat sheet. Comes on the corner blitz and levels Scott Brown. 3rd and 21 now for the Yellow Jackets, and a huge play for the redshirt junior corner. 3rd and 21 for Brown now. Back to pass, plenty of time, sends receivers deep, and he's not going to find anybody. Malachi Bordeaux is going to bring him to the turf. Great sack there for the junior defensive tackle, and the Panthers finally getting after the quarterback, and will have great field position to start their drive from about their own 45. 2nd down, it's going to be Paul Lease, the Jersey Jet, trying to get the jet sweep going here. He's got the edge. Great block from Jay Keys, and Lease turns that into a 15-yard pickup. Big gain there for the Panthers with the edge rush. 2nd and 10 now for Kirk. Back to pass. Looks over the middle, and he's got Caleb Cannon there playing in place of Antonio Greer, the senior, replacing his fellow upperclassman after what looks like those couple of drops in the first half. And the Panthers are going to score quick. Jay Keys to the end zone. What a throw that was by C.J. Kirk. Keys got off the bump and run coverage, found himself in open space, streaking up the sidelines, and it's a perfect throw from C.J. Kirk to Jay Keys, and just like that, the Panthers take a 2-score advantage. What a throw there from the freshman, and Jay Keys, the best receiver in college football, makes Georgia Tech pay with the touchdown. Pitt up to 24 points now, as is Tulsa over there on ESPN2, continuing to give Cincinnati a hard time. 24-21, the Golden Hurricane leading the number 3 Bearcats. As Georgia Tech takes over the football here, looking to counter a Pitt offense that's really gotten things going. Deep ball there. It's going to be Ben McDonald, and a fantastic throw from Brown. Scott Whaley just got lost in coverage a little bit there. McDonald able to haul it in for a huge gain, and Georgia Tech quickly into Pitt territory and looking to make the Panthers pay. 8-yard run for Henry on 1st down. They're going to go back to him on 2nd down. He's got 1st down yardage. Another solid chunk for Henry. 2nd and 12 now for Georgia Tech as Brown's back to pass. Plenty of time. Dumps it off on the underside of the offense. Finds Justin McCall there for 3 yards off by the sideline. 3rd and a long 9 now for the Yellow Jackets at the Pitt 20. Brown back to pass. Looks to the corner. He's got McDonald again, and he's into the end zone. Pitt dropped into a zone, and McDonald found the soft spot. Brown threads the needle to him. He sheds one Panther tackler and waltzes into the end zone. Great answer from the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, staying in this football game after Pitt looked like they maybe had scored a knockout blow, going up 24-10, but a great counter from Georgia Tech. And so it's 24-17 Panthers here late in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Todd Sibley going off tackle on the handoff. He's out near the numbers. Good pickup as he takes a big hit there on 2nd down. 8-yard gain, though. 3rd and short now for the Panthers. They go 5 wide set for Kirk. He looks out towards the sideline, finds Jay Keys, but he's not able to reach the 1st down marker. Only a 2-yard pickup on the 10th catch of the day for Jay Keys, and the Panthers forced to punt the football away. Georgia Tech with an opportunity to tie the football game now. Scott Brown keeps on the read option, sheds one tackler. Avery Heller not able to bring him down by himself. Brown continuing to fight for yardage and turns that into a 5-yard pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Panthers bring Avery Heller unmolested up the middle of the field. They dump it off to John Montgomery, and he's got a 10-yard pickup for the 1st down. Back to passes Brown. Pitt only rushes 3, so he's got a ton of time, but the pressure gets to him eventually. Great coverage downfield by the Panthers, and sophomore defensive tackle Ryan Jacobs cleans things up for a 7-yard sack. Second down, it's Brown over the middle. He's got Ben McDonald again. Fantastic game for this young receiver. Big pickup gives Georgia Tech a manageable 3rd and 2 now. They're going to go to Henry. He's going to fight forward. Darion Mitchell eventually going to be the man to help drag him to the turf. But he needed 2, got 3, and Georgia Tech keeps their drive alive here. They go to Kyle Wheeler now off tackle. Mitchell again the man to clean that one up. 3-yard pickup for the sophomore. 2nd and 7. Wheeler again up the middle. Good solid run there. He falls forward. Sets up 3rd and inches for Georgia Tech. They go bunch formation to the left side of the formation. It's going to be Brown. Looks over the middle. Maybe a bit of confusion there as 2 Georgia Tech receivers crossed at the same time. Brown's unable to complete the pass. And Georgia Tech, interestingly, chooses to punt the football away. Elects to punt the football away on 4th and inches there instead of going for it. And the Panthers have a chance to now extend their advantage here with their ensuing possession as the 3rd quarter winds to a close. Kirk dumps it off. He's got Davion Reynolds out wide here. Great run there for the freshman. Jukes one defender. 24-yard pickup as that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter here. Your Pitt Panthers leading Georgia Tech, but in a bit of a dogfight, 24-17 on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers here as we get the 4th quarter set to go here. Todd Sibley checks in next to CJ Kirk. He's going to take the handoff and go to the left side of the line. Nowhere to run, though, for Sibley. He'll manage just 4 yards. Sets up 2nd and 6. Cannon in motion for the Panthers. They go to Davion Reynolds on the halfback counter. Cuts back toward the middle of the field. Gets up over the 50 and picks up a new set of downs for the Panthers. 1st and 10. Kirk play action to Sibley. He's going to roll out to his right. Plenty of room. It looks like he could run. Instead, he's going to keep his eyes downfield, try and get a pass off, but instead it's going to be Ryan Griffin picking up his 2nd sack of the day. 2nd and 16. Maybe the first bad decision we've seen Kirk make all day here. He's going to look for the end zone now on 2nd down. He's got Paul Lease at the 5-yard line. What a catch by the Jersey Jet. Comes back to the football and hauls that one in for a 43-yard pickup. Kirk elected to go deep there, and Lease was the man to find the football and haul it in for a gigantic gain. Pitt quickly down inside the Georgia Tech 10-yard line now with 1st and goal. Ogden goes in motion. They hand it off to Sibley. He dips inside a couple of defenders and eventually is wrangled down to the turf at about the 1.5-yard line, not able to get in on 1st down. 2nd down, they go back to Sibley. He goes into the end zone untouched, and the Panthers find pay dirt, pushing their advantage back to 2 touchdowns as the redshirt senior continues his great string of football games here with a nice touchdown run. Pitt 31, Georgia Tech 17. 2nd down for the Yellow Jackets as Brown looks outside. John Montgomery falls out of bounds at the sideline after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long now for the Yellow Jackets. Brown back to pass as Pitt rushes 4. Has a man open deep, and that's Joe Miller, the tight end, as Whaley closed in on him with the coverage. Unable to hang on to that pass, and that's a huge drop as the Panthers will retake possession as Georgia Tech punts the ball away. Ogden's going to haul this one over the middle for a 9-yard pickup as the Panthers pick up a 1st down at their own 40. Davion Reynolds now trying to go off tackle. Nowhere to run this time. That's a loss of 2. Great coverage on the edge there by Eric Herring to stop Reynolds with a loss on the play. 3rd and 8 now. Ogden goes in motion. Kirk rolling out to his right, creates some space, tries to go deep for Jay Keys, who can't get to the football. He's obstructed by Herring, and a flag is out on the field. Pass interference on the Georgia Tech safety. Jay Keys trying to get to that football. They rule Herring obstructed him, and that's a gigantic penalty to keep the drive alive for the Panthers. 15 yards and a 1st down. And Reynolds on that ensuing play. Great pickup there of 9 as Lamar Parks comes up to make the tackle on him. 2nd and 1 now for the Panthers. They go dual halfback look in the shotgun. Kirk hands it off to Todd Sibley this time. He's going to rumble forward, pick up the needed yardage for the 1st down, and keep the drive alive as the Panthers continue to eat clock here in the 4th quarter. Lease goes in motion. Sibley's in, as is CJ London. Kirk's going to keep it himself, though, on a read option. Not much running room there for the freshman quarterback, and it'll be 3rd down for the Panthers as the clock winds down. Pat Narduzzi elects to call a timeout to get things reset here. 3rd and 2 now. Sibley and Reynolds in the pistol alongside Kirk. It's a fake handoff. Kirk's going to keep it himself. He's got room forward to run. Pitches it to Reynolds, and Davion Reynolds into the end zone for the touchdown. A perfectly executed option play by the Panthers there. Great fake handoff to Sibley to get the defensive end to bite, and then Kirk runs forward, sucks in the defenders, pitches out to Reynolds, who's got an unobstructed path to the end zone, and the Panthers have likely put this one out of reach. Johnny Midday did miss the extra point, and so it's 37-17 Pitt, but a 20-point advantage with things under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Brown hands off the middle. It's Henry for a short gain. 3rd and long now for the Yellow Jackets with their final chances to stay in this football game coming up. Back to pass, it's Brown. He's got Henry on the screen there, and that's a huge conversion up near midfield on the screenplay to keep the drive alive. 2nd and 5 now as they send the tight end in motion. Pitt crowds the box and brings some pressure. Brown gets the ball away. He's got Thomas over the middle, and he's off to the races. Damian Vector hauls him down, but Charles Thomas, 42 yards on the catch and run. Georgia Tech quickly up to the line inside the Pitt 5. Over the middle, it's Brown. Great coverage there. That was Damian Vector, or Avery Heller, I should say, knocking the football away and preventing a Georgia Tech touchdown. Great coverage by the Panthers' strong safety there. 2nd and goal for Brown. He's back to pass. Pitt rushes 4. Looking to the corner. Montgomery unable to hang on in the back of the end zone. It'll be 3rd and goal now for the Yellow Jackets. They go 3 wide set. Brown back to pass. Pitt rushing 4 yet again. Pressure gets there. That's Ryan Jacobs, and Brown's throw errantly out the back of the end zone. 4th and goal for Georgia Tech, and they will go for it here. Pitt gonna rush 4 yet again. Brown trying to find the corner of the end zone, has Montgomery, but he can't get a foot in. The Panthers with a 4th down stand at the goal line, and they're going to have the opportunity to run the clock out on this victory. A great stand by the defense to cap off an impressive second half performance for Pitt, and a 37-17 victory. A great win. 20-7, the Panthers pull off the second half score line. Todd Sibley is going to be the man to run out the clock, and it's a great victory for your Pitt Panthers here on Thursday Night Football on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. Pitt now improving to 7-2 on the season, 4-1 in the ACC, and keeping their slim hopes alive in the ACC Coastal Division to win the division for the 4th consecutive season. They'll need some help down the stretch. Virginia Tech will need to lose, and they'll need to come away with some victories in their final few games, but things are still alive for the Panthers after this 37-17 victory over the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. So we thank you guys so much for watching here. This is Moose on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. We'll see you again for Pitt Panthers football when Pitt returns home to take on the Duke Blue Devils in their next contest. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.